I'm sitting here, and right outside the window is a very loud lawnmower. Someone's doing yard work, which is the norm. But you know what? If there's one thing we need in the midst of our busy, loud, and sometimes nervous lives, it's the inner peace and quiet assurance that we can only get from God. Yeah, that noise is there, but even though that noise is there, there is still a peace on the inside that I have. And you know what? When we have that assurance that only God can give, it's the only way to see God's purpose for us. Let alone, it's the only way we can keep our sanity. The thing is this: God doesn't yell out and say, "Hey, you're neglecting me." Just sit still for a moment so you can hear me. Oh, He is fully capable of getting our attention when He really needs to get it. I know there are many occasions God has gotten my attention, and He still gets my attention. But you know what? You don't want to make it a habit of giving God a reason to chase you down to get your attention, because He will. So even in the midst of, like I said, I don't know if you can hear the noise level that's in the background, but in the midst of it, learn how to be at peace in the midst of noise. Rather than waiting for God to whack you over the head, as they say, with the spiritual 2x4, wouldn't it be far better to give God some time each day to quietly speak to you? You know, this is God's preference. Be silent and know that I am God. Yeah, He says in Psalms 46, be still. Yeah. Be still may be the hardest thing you will ever do. But you know what? It'll be one of the most important. Look at it this way. When you can give time to God, you show Him respect. Who doesn't want respect? You want respect. I want respect. God wants respect. In effect, you're saying, God, you are important enough to me to set aside some time each day, whether it's in the morning, whether it's in the noon, whether it's in the afternoon, whether it's in the evening, whether it's at night. God, I want you to teach me, and I want to learn. I want to learn, God, to spend quality, quiet time with you. Will God talk to you? Yeah, He'll talk to you. Will you let Him talk to you? Yeah. Most definitely, God will talk to any of us. But you know what? Not in an audible voice, but through your thoughts and through your emotion. God also talks to us through His Word. Yes, the good old 66 books in the Bible. Remember, the Bible is God's voice to you. It's God's voice to me. It's God's voice to humanity. It's God's voice to His creation. The only way to hear it is if you read it. Yeah. The door to letting God into the details of life is by saying, God, I need you in everything that concerns me. Yeah. In every detail of your life, into your concerns, into your dreams. It's time. We know this won't be easy because it's going to mean that we're going to have to change some things. That means we're going to have to prioritize some things. But there are so many other noises, so many other voices will call out for your time and attention. And many of them, they might even be worthwhile. But if you want to hear the one voice who will make all the difference in your life, you need to let God in quietly Ask God to give you the desire to set aside a place, a time just for Him. The details of your life will wait. More than that, they'll take on more meaning when you give them over to God. So you see, even as I read this, that same noise is there. But when you focus on God, there's a peace that will come right where you are.